Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we will present our analysis of how English as a foreign language or a second language for young students. We are group 7. I will introduce my member. My name is Safira Utari, and there are Anissa Oktora, Anggi Dwi Budi, Aulia Septianingrum, and Ratri Yusmini. We're analysis about teaching English as a foreign language in the kindergarten Beijing. These are the video. And the first activity is a warm-up. Warm-up is the activity to mobilize students' attention in the beginning of the class and introduce the topic, develop students' oral language skills, as well as critical thinking. The first activities after the teacher greeting all the students is sing action song. All the students do action song together. And then the second is a quick day conversation. So the teacher asks questions about children's self, hobbies, and things they like. And then the third is recalling questions about what they learned before by asking the weather, month, and what should we wear in the season. So the teacher using recalling activities before starting to learn the new word to improve student memory. This card recall game has students recalling what they just have seen. And then before starting the main learning activities, the teacher uses an action song to exercise and also to stimulate the child's focus. And the second, teacher using a quick conversation to develop children's grammar skills in the daily conversation using English. So they has no struggle when they do a conversation in English in their daily life. And then this is a present or presenting the new language. So the teacher first shows the student's picture in the projector to introduce the new vocabulary word. We analyze the skill is vocabulary. The vocabulary is the most important for students because this is the first step to impress their feeling idea. Without vocab, students will struggle to expressing their idea or their thought. The new vocabulary that the teacher teach is apple, fireworks, freezing, fruit, hail, Halloween, humid, ice, rain, sand, soup, and sun. And then the teacher present the new language by describing it. So the teacher use a projector to visualize the new word being learned, and then describing and often asking the questions of the word to develop children's critical thinking. Other than that, the purpose of describing words in that children can better understand the words so they can use the proper nouns. We analyzed that in presenting the new language, the teacher using 3 steps. The first step is first impression. The teacher use the projector by showing the picture of the nouns they will learn. And then the second, the teacher do repetition. The repetition is the teacher exemplify pronunciations of nouns. So, and then the other students, all the students repeat it with the teacher. This is the function is repetition is for the students can speak or can speak the nouns properly. And then the last is personalizing. In this step, personalizing is when the teacher describing the word or the nouns with the children. So by personalizing the word, teacher describing the word, so it's very easily to student remember if the teacher only shows the picture and repeat the word, the nouns, without personalizing or describing the word. Students will have a struggle when they will remember each word. The teacher can give a sample of using as much as recycled vocabulary and many words students already know as possible. Uh, Next is the practice activity will be present by Kaulia.
Yes, the next step of the lesson plan is practice, and the practice in this video is the alphabet game. In here, the materials we need is board, alphabet A until Z cards, and how to play this. First, the teacher divided into two teams, star and heart teams. Yeah, the teacher just split them into parts. Yeah, the star and the heart team, which means the left and the right of the teacher side. And after that, with star teams contains 13 members and the heart team is 11 members. And after that, use the picture that used in the opening before. Yeah, the teacher used the dry and the cap flashcard, and then let the students shout out the vocab of the picture, and then she writes the dry on the board, and then students search the alphabet that match with the word on the board. The students search, only one student of the present team will search this alphabets that on the board. And the first one, the star team wins, and the second on cap board, the heart team wins, and also the star team. So they got two teams won. Yep. For the analyze, of this practice game, the alphabet game. The teacher wants practice students to read the words that relate to the season them and make sure they understand and match the alphabet through the alphabet cards. And the second one, beside reading, the teacher wants students to identify what object it is in the picture and they know how to pronounce it. Okay, that's for, and the next one, Ratri.
Yep. And the next is apply. Teacher using season chart with 4 season: winter, spring, summer, and autumn. Students learn to match the new word with the season. After learning about and practicing the new language, application is a student might be use sentence to do daily activities, have awareness in themselves, and knowledge about the names of objects that are around them using English, and they can also distinguish the object used in certain season. Next. And next, In the video, there are some games that teach for season in China. Its application are as follow. For this one, this page one, after the opening, the teacher talks about the characteristic of the four season in China. For example, there is snow in winter, summer in sunny, uh, apa namanya, autumn in Halloween, and spring in short. Nah, for the page 2, the teacher displays several pictures in which one of them is in a certain season. For example, in this page, teacher show the peach of fruit is apple. There is apple in autumn. And the next, in page 3, the teacher shows some picture which are included in the criteria for season. For example, in this picture, the teacher is asking about the wind. Does the wind occur in the current season? And the children answer no. For the uh, page page 4, the teacher proposed a word that the child letter combines into perfect sentence. For example, dry. The child must be uh, the child must find the words D, R, and Y to be perfect sentence, and who can perfect sentence first, then the wins and get the point. And page 5, children attach anything is one of the four seasons, such as in autumn there is Halloween. While later children attach the Halloween picture in the autumn section. Next, and extend, and the next is extend. For this extend, the teacher divides the group into 4 groups, closing of 5 members in each group. Then each group was given the task to mention the characteristic of the 4 seasons that had been studied. For example, group 1 gets winter is each children must answer one the characteristic of winter. For example, this child one. For example, child 1 answers snow, and child 2 answer ice. Child 3 answer soup, etc. Oh, for the next is Kak Anissa. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Ratri. And here is the wrap-up activity. The activity is teacher asks students' attention to announce that today's activity has finished. Then, give a compliment to the students for having followed the activities well and say goodbye. It's like, okay, class, see you tomorrow, and goodbye. That's it. And the analyze is the wrap up activity is very simple. It can be performed by the teacher only in this video, but I think the activity can be developed by involving students like singing, dancing, doing riddles, saying a goodbye words, or pray together. Okay. Next. And here is the integrated skills in this video. In this video are using listening, reading, speaking, writing skills, not only listening or reading. Next. Here is the assessment. The assessment is done by using observation during learning activities. The assessment have a learning focus. The learning focus is teaching new vocabulary, but I think it's not very first day lesson about season because so many words in the video. Maybe it's like in the middle or the end of the lesson about season. Yeah, the activity is season 10 activities by matching format and word completion. And we have 4 points of assessment. One, first or one, yeah. Students know what the word sounds like is like, for example, cap. What is cap sounds like? Cap, and the teacher say cap, and the students, oh, that's cap sounds like, okay. And two, students are able to pronounce and spell the word. For example, cap. Uh, the students follow the teacher. Cap. Oh, what is caps? What is cap looks like? CAP. The teacher write on the whiteboard. CAP. Oh, that's a cap. The alphabet of cap is CAP. Here is in the word completion activities. And three, students are able to identify words meaning. It's like, uh, for example, cap. What is cap? Cap is something that can cover your head from the sun. Or maybe raincoat. What is raincoat? Raincoat is something that can cover your body when it rains. Yeah, that's in the matching word activity. And four, students are able to match the word to a related season: spring, summer, winter, or autumn. It's like, the teacher say, what season do you wear raincoat? And the teacher give the student some clue, like when it's sunny or when it rain. And the students can realize when it's sunny or when it rain. Oh, raincoat are using is used oh we use raincoat when it rain. Oh, rain, what season when it rain? Spring, summer, winter, or autumn? uh, in this activity, assessor can see who answer correctly. The correct answer is winter, but maybe some students can answer spring, summer, or autumn. Yeah, thank you. And next, Anggi.
Follow up. In this video, children learn about decision. The teacher teach about connecting with uh, word with object that have been taught before. Arranging the alphabet, draw a cup, and learning with groups, meeting the characteristic mentioning the characteristic of the first season. For good train learning, the teacher can repeat the learning by giving children the opportunity to relate experience they had experience experience in the previous session.
Okay. Thank you, Kak Anggi. And we will show you our flag. So that is our presentation. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.